Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be taking a look at what I think is the single most confusing, weird, but also probably interesting GTA 6 leak of all time. And this has been building traction over the last couple of days. I didn't even really know what was going on here until I started getting a ton of messages on my Facebook page from many of you guys saying that I needed to investigate the legitimacy of this. And I also stumbled across two articles that were talking about it as well. The first article comes from the website Dexerto. The title is GTA 6 Leaker Teases Game Announcement with Cryptic Messages. And that was published today on March 10th. And another March 10th article on the website Game Rant, where the title is Grand Theft Auto 6 Leaker Teases Announcement Coming Soon. And so when I saw these two articles, I definitely thought, okay, this is going to start spreading. Let's investigate this. Let's see the legitimacy of it. And both the articles, which I'll leave a link to in the description, seem to reference a post on Reddit a couple of days ago that outlines the entire situation that's been going on. So again, this all has started to develop over the last 48 hours. But there was this post on the GTA 6 subreddit by user Bozy Derelict, which again, I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And they said a GTAForums user knows something that we don't. And it's one of the highest rated posts on the entire subreddit. And this is what they had to say. So I'm going to run you through the entire paragraph that he has to say, and then we'll break it down. So he says, why I believe he knows something that we do not. Number one, first of all, visiting GrandTheftAuto6.net, which is owned by GrandTheftAuto.net, GTAForums, will redirect you to his profile. So we'll investigate that in a little bit. He is sending cryptic messages in the GTA 6 speculation thread every day, and he is apparently from Scotland. Think Rockstar North. Third, and most important, is that moderators on the GTA forums are allowing him to write these cryptic messages. Moderators on GTA forums are famous for their banning policy. They will ban you for one tiny mistake. They ban fake leakers, trolls, and other attention-seeking people immediately. But this guy even got his post penned by the moderators. And fourth, 3 weeks before RDR2 for PC was announced, he started the topic with cryptic messages inside the RDR2 section, and he was penned by moderators. Also, a month before the RDR2 announcement and trailer, he started the, in quotes, Usher Hall cryptic topic, and nobody stopped him. And he goes on to say, so the main reason that I believe something is happening is the fact that moderators allow him to do all sorts of things which would be considered trolling if another user made similar posts and topic. And the fact that GTA 6 Net redirects to his account could be some kind of Easter egg. What do you guys think about this? And almost everyone that seems to have commented on that post seems to be responding in a positive way, thinking that the individual is legit, saying that the fact that the moderators back them up proves that he is someone with real information. So let's go through all of those points. So the first one was saying that if you typed in GrandTheftAuto6.net, it would redirect to his profile page. Well, what's weird is that was probably the case a couple of days ago, but if you end up doing that now, it redirects to a item that the site cannot locate. In fact, the URL is Ephesians 3:20, which is either a user that doesn't exist or is a thread that has been deleted. I'm not sure. I don't know all the details of the site itself. But now, instead of GrandTheftAuto6.net linking to his account, it links to this weird dead page on the GTA forum site. Now, as far as the cryptic messages he's sending in the GTA 6 speculation thread, that is very true. I'll also leave a link to his profile in the description, and you can see a handful of the things that he's saying. Now, a lot of the things honestly don't even make all that much sense. It doesn't even sound like it's English, and the words aren't even spelled correctly. So for example, this is one of the things he said. Grand Theft Auto 6 logo appears, then a door shuts inward on the right with the letters CE written. And again, you can see like some of the words aren't even spelled correctly or made up words. It's very, very strange, this entire thing. But again, I'll leave a link to it in the description. And another thing that makes this interesting is apparently this user is from Scotland, which is where Rockstar Games' main studio is located, in Edinburgh, Scotland. Now, that could very easily be a coincidence. Many people are from Scotland, and that doesn't mean they're associated with Rockstar Grand Theft Auto, but it is certainly a weird coincidence. Regarding the third point, how the moderators are allowing him to keep up these weird cryptic posts, I actually have seen this happen before where they will literally just ban someone if they say like, hey, I've got some information, this is what's going to happen. If they don't provide any proof or they're just apparently trolling, those people will get banned. So I've seen that happen before. So the fact that this user has not is interesting. Again, it doesn't guarantee anything. The moderators and this user could just be, doing a giant April Fool's joke, even though that would kind of be cruel. And then the fourth point, it's true. This individual has been sort of correct before. A couple of weeks before RDR2 was announced for PC, he started doing something similar, making these cryptic posts and topics, and it was sort of interesting that before that big announcement, he started doing the same thing we're seeing here. So does that mean we're a couple of weeks away from GTA 6's announcement? Remember that 4chan leak we talked about a couple of days ago? How they said the announcement was going to happen at the end of March on the 25th? Things are getting very, very weird here. And that's not all. This individual has also been sending messages to other users on the site saying some interesting things like, enjoy yourself, you're closer than you think. Again, more cryptic messages suggesting that GTA 6 is closer than we think. And that's not the only thing that's interesting. If you go to the Grand Theft Auto 6 subsection on the Grand Theft Auto Forums site, it looks like this, but something new has recently been added. It says GTA 6, what's next for Grand Theft Auto? Vice City, North Yankton, Westeros, it's anyone's guess, news speculation, and wishful thinking about the next GTA release goes here. But what was recently added was this. In bold, here we go again, ... So again, that's a little bit weird, especially here we go again, ... like something's about to get started. And this also sort of connects to why the fact that the moderators might be allowing all these mysterious and cryptic posts to remain up when normally they're not supposed to. And remember that this weird instance that's happening with this user wouldn't be the only thing that's been going on over the last couple of days and weeks. I mean, we've covered a handful of suspicious activity that it looks like Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar doing, whether it's reaching out to music licensing companies so that they can use songs for a particular trailer or in any way, shape, or form. Many have speculated that that's for GTA 6. Again, we talked about it earlier that there was a 4chan posting where an anonymous user said Grand Theft Auto 6 will be announced later this month on the 25th. Remember that Dan Houser is actually going to be leaving the company officially tomorrow on March 11th. That's something we covered when that news obviously broke that he was going to be leaving. So it's really weird that all of this is going to happen in the same month, potentially. So what are my final thoughts and opinions on this? I'm really not too sure what to make of it. Obviously, you don't want to put too much stock in what one potentially anonymous person is just saying on, an internet thread or a subreddit. But it is weird that there's a handful of coincidences here that seem to line up with other things we've heard or supporting evidence. Again, these are all the things we've talked about in this video today. So what's my final thought here? I am going to remain cautiously optimistic here. And what I mean by that is now I'm kind of on alert that Rockstar might potentially do something at the end of the month, which a couple of weeks ago I wouldn't have really been looking forward to anything. But at the same rate, if nothing is announced, I'm not going to be terribly disappointed because I'm sure Rockstar has some sort of plan or agenda and they're just sticking with it all along. And at least by then, we'll know that all of this was a hoax. Now, that'll open up some more questions like, why were people doing this in the first place? Maybe it was just to send people in the wrong direction. Maybe it was just for their 15 minutes of fame. I don't know if we'll ever fully get an answer to that. But by the end of the month, I'll at least think we'll have a definitive answer. Rockstar will announce something, whether that's GTA 6, which is what people are hoping for, something totally different, or we'll know that what was happening on the forums and with this individual and the users, it was just a hoax or something weird going on, or maybe a publicity stunt for something they're doing on the website, like a new GTA 6 subsection or something like that. Again, at this point in time, there are far too many questions that probably I have, probably that you have. But what I tried to do with this video is just simply put everything together in a concise fashion and what has occurred really over the last 48 to 72 hours, because I've been getting a ton of questions about this. It seems like, media outlets and websites are also starting to pick up on this. So I wanted to put in my 2 cents before things got a little bit too crazy. So as always, I will be sure to monitor this entire situation over the next couple of days and weeks. But as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think is going on here on the GTA Forum site with this user regarding GTA 6? Do you think Rockstar is actually going to announce anything? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.